Hi, welcome. We're at 619 West California Way in Redwood City.
Well, actually, the Redwood City is kind of unique because we are actually mostly in Emerald Hills. Most of these homes have an Emerald Hills address, but there's a few homes here that are actually within the city of Redwood City. This happens to be among them.
And we're just footsteps away from Woodside.
Indeed. We have a beautiful home here on a large lot that we'd love to share with you. So should we head into the front yard?
Let's go and have a look round.
You got it. I'll follow you, partner. A pretty spacious front yard.
Yes.
And one of the things that's really wonderful about being up here, it's rustic, you have a lot of mature trees, you have a lot of natural vegetation, and this home is actually set back enough to where you even have nice grassy front yard, and you have some beautiful azaleas. I think that's a camellia.
Like that.
A camellia, yes.
Yeah, that's what I really like about this house, because you've got these established redwood trees, which have probably been here for quite a long time, since the house was built in 1949.
Yeah.
Not many people know that. Sounds like, oh, fantastic fact.
Fantastic fact. So we have, kind of a ranch style home, and one of the unique features also about it is they actually went with a metal roof. It's actually got an epoxy coating, but great roof will last forever. Another nice thing is we do have a pretty deep driveway, so if you have multiple cars, you can park a ton of cars here tandem, and we still have gorgeous house inside. Plus, I love the backyard.
Yeah, the back garden, it looks like a park. It's really beautiful.
It really is. I mean, if you enjoy outdoor living, this is the home.
Well, that's what people want to come to California for and live here, like myself, because we love to, entertain outside, barbecuing. Perfect California lifestyle living at its best. Let's go take a look.
Let's start, go inside, and we'll take a peek at the home and then make our way to the backyard. And there's still a special bonus with this home that we'll talk about in a bit.
This house is a ranch-style house, as we said before. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,280 square feet. This living room, I'd call it like a formal living room. One of the things I really like about this is the vaulted ceilings with
Now,
wood.
would this be vaulted or cathedral?
Oh, well, that's another video.
Tetrahedral
Cathedral.
Okay. And I mean, the great feature about it being vaulted is, of course, they also did transom lighting, and we have tons of extra windows. So just the natural light in this room is fantastic.
It's gorgeous. You can see all those trees outside blowing in the wind and all the lovely shrubs and plants. It looks gorgeous, doesn't it?
We have hardwood floors throughout, which is just a wonderful feature to have. Plus, as you'll notice, we do have baseboard heating in this house. What that means is, instead of having a furnace blowing, the air, and you get a bit of dust into the air that way, plus you get the noise, this is very quiet.
And the other thing that I like about this room, it has got some elements of a mid-century modern home. These sort of windows and the beams and the exposed wood, that's very typical of mid-century homes, although this one isn't. It's kind of picked up some elements of that.
And it goes well with the environment, right? We have this rustic environment. This picks up on kind of the natural look that we have. Shall we go into the master suite?
Let's go check it out.
All right, the master suite.
It is very spacious. Again, with these vaulted ceilings, it makes the room look bigger. The master bathroom has dual sinks, black finishes, including the faucets. I like the curved rimmed mirrors, which are very trendy right now, and of course contemporary lighting. Buyers just love that. Okay, so this is one of the other 4 bedrooms that we've got in this house. It's right next to the master suite. So this would be perfect as a nursery. We could use it as a guest room or as an office.
Yeah, very traditional bedroom. We have a decent sized closet really for some of these older homes. This home is built in 1949. And a lot of times you wind up with these closets that are just like single door closets. So at least you have something that's fairly spacious. The room is definitely sizable. Great kids room, or as you said, if you want to make it into an office, everything you need is here.
Yeah, I guess if it was an office, you could put your printer and all that kind of stuff there, couldn't you? Yeah. So this is a smash-in room. You've got the formal living room, so now you've got this, I would call this the family room, and it's a huge room. This is great for a large family to have like a game night, sit by that lovely wood burning fire.
This is actually my favorite room in the house for multiple reasons. First, it is kind of, I think, the epicenter for the family to hang out because you do have the kitchen nearby. As you mentioned, it's a large room. During the day, it is such a well-lit room because we have additional skylights on top of the artificial lighting. Beautiful views of the backyard. I mean, it's a great hangout space.
I mean, it's so big, you could even like put a piano. You could put a piano over there.
It's just the flow here because we have obviously family room, and you have then entry points into both the kitchen and the dining room.
Yeah.
The dining area, Very spacious. I think it's just about the right amount of space for people to be able to circle around without bumping into one another. But it's also not a lot of wasted space, because sometimes we have seen some dining rooms that just seem excessive.
Yeah, multiple dining rooms, multiple seating areas, which make the place feel a little bit like an airport lounge. And this one doesn't. Every space is well used, and it's not a sort of useless use of space, which we see in a lot of houses. So good floor plan.
Yeah, and then
Very
we
good
go
floor
right
plan.
into the kitchen. I mean, look at this kitchen.
I love this.
I love the backsplash.
It's bright, it's cheerful, a nice place to cook. You could be doing a dinner party, you could be cooking, but yet you could still join in the conversation, because I do like this peninsula layout in this kitchen.
That is a wonderful feature. Plus, we do have plenty of cabinetry for storage. We have the window over the sink, which overlooks the backyard, which is also great if you have young children and you want to keep an eye on them. If you're not in the family room, at least you can see them from the kitchen. Really just a very practical kitchen.
So we got 2 bedrooms off the hall, and I like this room because I think it will be absolutely perfect for an au pair, because it's got its own entrance and exit and its own bathroom.
Actually, it's got 2 entrances, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
pick your entrance.
Pick your absolutely.
entrance.
Actually, this has kind of, I think, a cool double feature, which is makes a great au pair. We have a very large backyard, which we'll show you in a moment. But even if you decided like you wanted to put in a pool or something, then you actually have a bath here. If somebody just wanted to come in, do a quick rinse. That's a very easy way to access
Very
it.
useful, yes.
Yeah, and we have a pretty bright bathroom also here.
Yeah, and I love the mirror in that bathroom. Let's go take a look at that. It's got some very interesting lighting, which brings some visual interest to the room. You've got those quartz countertops that everybody likes right now. And then there's the stall shower. So it's a full bathroom. And then as you come out of this room, on the left here, we've got another full bathroom, which has a full-size bathtub. And that's very, very useful and essential if you've got a young family with little kids, because some houses that we see, they don't have that feature, and you can't bathe young children in a shower.
Some of the features I particularly like in this bathroom are, you have a skylight, so it's just this whole room is bathed in natural light. I do love that they added wainscoting, which is a very nice feature. The slate floor, I think, just really adds some nice contrast to an otherwise very bright white bathroom. So it just makes it really look rich.
Okay, and then the other bedroom that's on the other side of the hall bath. Again,
the west wing.
The west wing,
The west
yes.
wing.
The west wing, we've got a large window, plenty of light. You can see the shrubs outside, and you're not too close to your neighbour. It's one of the things I like about these homes in Emerald Hills. The lot sizes are big, so you don't feel like your neighbour is like looking into your house, and you feel like it's very spacious and private.
And in this particular case, not only do you have that distance from your neighbor, but it's also wonderful because you do have almost this green curtain of natural vegetation there, which gives you that added privacy. All right, the mechanical room. I know this is not like, what most people seek in a home. Oh, please, I want a nice mechanical room. But I got to tell you, being a guy who does do a lot of maintenance on his own home, I really appreciate this mechanical room. You got everything here, very easy, very accessible. It does also double as a laundry room, of course. It's wonderful. And you have obviously looks like an epoxy floor or something like that.
I think it's actually vinyl, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's vinyl.
Beautiful product, looks great.
I know.
But so clean, everything just here, easily accessible. All right, Viv, this to me is what makes this home really special. You got this gorgeous deck, and beyond this gorgeous deck, we still have lots of flat yard. And a lot of homes that we see, really, you have to choose. You have to choose between either large deck space or some nice natural soil along with gardens. You got both here. You don't have to choose. You have plenty of both.
A lot of these homes in Emerald Hills are hanging off the side of a hill, but this one, although it does gently slope down, the back does feel almost level. So you've got the benefits of a large lot, and it's flat. So, you could do, well, we can see in a minute, gardening. Okay, so this house, something I've noticed, and you have too, how much nature is here. We've seen rabbits, all sorts of birds, the insects, the bees. Oh, it's just absolutely beautiful. And I love the well-established fruit trees. We've got lemon, fig, there's 2 fig trees, and beautiful roses.
Yeah, and we have some raised garden beds, which we'll actually look at also in a moment. So before we see the rest of the yard, which I love, I do want to show that special feature, which is the cottage.
Let's just say you're a recording artist
or
a DJ, and you want to crank it up nice and loud.
Or
you don't
an
want to
influencer.
An influencer. You don't want to disturb anyone in the house. You could.
Or you don't want anyone in the house disturbing you.
That's right. Or you're a guy and you just like playing your stereo loud. You could do that in there, couldn't you?
Yeah. So
yeah,
let's
go
go
take a
see
look.
this. We have, again, the home right here, and just a feet away, we are at the detached cottage. You know, like the rest of the home, I just love the fact that natural light is really a great element for this space.
You've got the skylight.
Yep,
Lots
tons
of
windows.
windows.
Tons of windows. I mean, even the doors, you know, they went with double doors, glass doors, which is wonderful. Great space. I mean, we've seen this space before as an office. We obviously have it staged now as kind of an office slash somebody could sleep there.
Or you could use it as a yoga studio. Look at that down the other end, because it's so big, because it's 308 square feet.
It is indeed. So you have a very flexible space, and you still have, again, a full bath.
Full bath with a stall shower and a vanity. And again, the slate floors, so it sort of feels very cohesive, this house, because they're repeating some of the materials and finishes.
A wonderful bonus space. But we still have the rest of the backyard to see, which is just wonderful.
Love this backyard.
So we just left my cottage. I love this
it's your
cottage.
cottage
It's my
now,
cottage
is it?
now. I own it. I got dibs on it. Now we're here in the backyard under the lemon tree.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? So like I said before, we've got so many established fruit trees. And this beautiful lemon. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And then when the blossom is flowering, it just smells so
It
good.
does. We have some grassy areas, as you mentioned, the raised flower beds or vegetable garden, if you like. You can plant some vegetables. Fig tree, lemon, rose garden. I mean, it's a gorgeous area.
Perfect for a hobby farmer, isn't it? If you're
another
a hobby
hangout
farmer.
space with your fire pit.
And don't forget the bocce court right down the end there. Kids will love that. Mum and dad hang out, glass of wine. In the evening, kids can play bocce. Well, that's a lovely tour, isn't it? What a great house.
Great house, great location, and just a great lot.
I think the floor plan works for me. You know, I think a lot of people out there watching this will just love to have a home like this because, you know, you're on single story. It's great for families with young children because all the bedrooms are quite near to the parents' room. If you've got elderly relatives, you don't have to go up and downstairs. So
not only do we have the traditional rooms that most folks like, you know, a living room, a separate family room, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's got it all.
yeah, and I love the access out the back and the side. If you've got like an au pair that wants to be living with you, you've got that there. Then the cottage, what
My
a bonus. Okay, here's cottage. We'll let him have this one today.
I work out of a home office, you work out of a home
Yeah.
office. I love the idea of having a space like that for a home office.
I do too. And there's like a distinctive barrier between you and your work life and your home life. And we didn't even mention, we have the spa. We have a spa. We didn't even talk about that.
We didn't even talk about the spa. It's very, very peaceful. That's one of the things I love about this home. It's just, there's a serenity to it.
It's like your own sort of holiday resort, but yet you're not that far from all the shops, you know, Caltrain, supermarkets, that's all down the road. Probably what, a 10-minute drive to Redwood City downtown?
280 is just also very close by if you're commuting, so this has it all. And now we just need to find the perfect family or individual or whoever it is to come along and make it their own.
I don't think we're going to have a problem here.
I don't think so either.
Anyway, we'll see you soon at our next listing.
Take care.
Bye.